Hi, my name is Tip,
I'm Tara.
and we both make up Fit to Travel. This is our first video log. We've been vlogging for about 9 months now, and we've been wanting to get into the vlogging. We've actually made a couple of videos, but the videos were just of our trips, and we weren't really talking in any of them. But we wanted to kind of be more interactive and let you guys get to know our personalities and know a little bit more about us if you're interested. And if not, we're still gonna tell you anyways. But I was born in Thailand, and I came here when I was 3, and I've lived in Oregon my whole life. As a profession, I am a personal trainer, so I kick people's butt for a living. And I actually went to the University of Oregon, which is in Eugene, Oregon. Some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may have not. Our sports have actually been a whole lot better, so you might have heard of us. And that brings us to the other part of Oregon.
And I went to the rival college, Oregon State University. They're only about 45 minutes away, but two big universities in the state of Oregon. So it's kind of uncommon to have
One's better.
a relationship with one Oregon fan, one Oregon State fan, but we make it work. So I'm also a personal trainer. That's how we met at 24 Hour Fitness, where we both still work. And was born and raised in Oregon, so I have not lived anywhere else. I have only traveled a lot of places.
Mm-hmm. She's traveled more places than I've traveled, but I'm trying to catch up on that. Now that you guys know a little bit more about us, we wanted to fill you in on our story about how we started traveling. After about a year of dating, we actually took our first trip together, which was a road trip, which was it can be exciting for some people, but it could also be detrimental. But luckily, 6 years later, we made it through it, and and this trip actually kind of sparked our traveling together. And we have a lot. We have actually her friends from Oregon State to thank, Rulin and Caitlin. Sorry, Caitlin. Couldn't think of your name there, but they actually. So we went to their wedding, and we actually road trip down there, and it was awesome because we went down to San Francisco, stopped and visited one of my friends there, and then we drove straight down to Camarillo, which is a beautiful place.
Camarillo.
Camarillo, same thing. But actually, one of my favorite places on that trip was Pismo Beach, which we still haven't made it back yet. But yeah, so that's actually our first trip that we took together. And then our next trip was we went to Vegas, which was April, a couple months later. So at that point, we had only traveled domestically together. And then actually, to come full circle, we went on our first international trip was to visit Rulin and Caitlin again. So they sparked us with our traveling internationally together.
Yeah, so Caitlin and Ruland are in Europe as he plays basketball over there. So we went and made a trip to Paris and Spain. Paris is also where we got engaged. Of course, Tip planned it all. I had no idea, and he proposed in front of the Eiffel Tower. So that was a pleasant surprise on the beginning of our trip. And then
She's
after...
downplaying it. If you guys want to see how romantic I actually am and how awesome I am, we actually have that up on our blog under engagement in Paris. I know she made it sound really romantic, but trust me, it was.
I can't let him get too conceited about that.
Why not? Engaged in Paris, come on.
And then after our big engagement in Europe, we decided that we didn't want to do a traditional wedding. So we actually decided we wanted to get married in Jamaica. Neither one of us had been there before. And we thought, why not? Let's go. So we had 20-ish of our friends and family come with us. So we had like a week-long celebration in the sun in the middle of December. It was awesome. Plenty of drinks, plenty of things to do.
Stress-free.
Yes.
For any couples out there that are getting married, if you don't need to have a big wedding and you want to save some money, destination weddings definitely the way to go. And you can honeymoon there, and you get to just have an extensive stay. We were there for 12 days, something like that.
Yeah,
So.
It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommended. And then another big trip after that was we were lucky enough to go visit Tip's family in Laos. So we actually did Laos and Thailand together. We had another wedding celebration in Laos with a lot of his family, which was amazing to experience the culture over there. So we actually got to have a couple wedding celebrations in different countries, which was pretty amazing. And that was the first time Tip was back in his homeland. So to experience all of that was...
It was definitely a trip of a lifetime. Going and seeing my grandma who I hadn't seen in 20 years and visiting family members, cousins, aunts, uncles that I hadn't even met yet. All right, now that you guys listened to us ramble on and we made it to the end, thank you for listening. And if you guys like what we have to offer, and if you aren't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave any comments that you might have for us. And also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
all of them.
Pinterest, everything.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
We're on them all.
We have more to
Fit
come.
to Travel.
Fit to Travel. At Fit to Travel. FitToTravel.com is our blog. We have a whole lot more to come. And hopefully we can provide lots of good quality for you guys. And even if you don't like it, we're still going to do it. Have a good one. See you guys in the next country.